How's everybody doing today?
We are good.
Hello.
Doing well.
Oh, whoa.
Hello.
I'm ready for war.
Ready for war?
I want to see people die today.
Okay. Would you like to be the
Whoa.
Are you volunteering?
You know
Hold
what?
on. I'll just lay on these train tracks over here. All right,
That's crazy.
thumbs up. Let's go.
We've got a volunteer, Black Cat.
I'm
You're
ready.
volunteering?
If
It's
I can
really
come back as a
unfortunate.
dragon.
What?
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 Nani?
You said
Oh
you're
my
volunteering, and I said if I can come back as a dragon.
Oh, no.
What? No.
No.
How dare you?
Dragonborn, maybe? You know,
No,
believe that
I
there-
want
I
to be.
believe
I'd be a
there's, like, an
pseudo
official-
dragon. I would be a shoulder dragon. All right, I'd be like a cat, but a dragon. All right.
I thought you hate cats.
Mer hates
Got
cats.
you there.
Not the player. Mer does.
Is the player becoming a dragon too?
I might.
That's wild.
Thinking about it. It's 2024. I can be a dragon. I think with a lot of
barely
cosplay and
2024.
effort. Shh.
It's barely
Okay, we're not-
2024.
We're not talking about 2025, all right? I haven't even finished this year's resolution.
You good?
It's November.
No,
Yeah.
one more month, Black Cat.
words
know.
got really hard for a
You
second
need
there.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh my goodness.
I haven't met my quota this year for the things I said I was gonna do. Like go to the gym.
I think we
I
should
haven't-
stop a war
haven't done
before
that.
the year ends.
We
Let's-
need
well,
to.
I mean, there is the potential to do that.
Well, we did start it, so I feel like we need to open and close it because otherwise it's someone else's responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
I
New
need
Year,
to
new
feel
me.
accomplished.
New Year, new
So-
me. That
so,
means that
Kat-
the old me is no longer held liable for the damages caused.
That is so true.
Could the outcome of our war affect other campaigns you have in the future?
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
gotta
but-
fuck it all up, guys.
It probably
What?
will.
No.
Hey, we've been talking about how to make it grim. So what if the five of us put our minds together and did some horrible atrocity?
I mean, that's what happened that made the Blue Butcher.
Well, I
But
mean,
could we get like a mega item, like where it's like five of us talking at the same time, except it's like before session conversations, and it's just really bad, and no one wants it.
For the sanity of my future players, no.
take it.
Great.
If that came to pass, I feel like Fervor would be the one that's like, we're the bad guys, aren't we?
Are we the
Wait,
baddies? And Sang was like, not if you believe you are.
Fervor would be Eeyore from like
So-
Winnie the Pooh.
I think tragedy could happen because doesn't Glog still have a prison tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a gateway. It's Gateway Ink.
Oh my
Tragedies
goodness.
could happen.
It's gatewaying.
Gateway Ink.
Gateway.
That's what it is. His ink is Gateway. Soon he's gonna be the most tattooed character in the party.
Mhm.
It always starts with one. He's
Oh,
got
boy.
one. Gil, have you even given him the talk yet?
And with that, let's go ahead and take a look at our art for the day. I've seen
The addiction chat.
I've seen a couple new things pop up literally since I got on to do prep earlier today. We've got all the stuff from last week with Sanchez, Mark, Trevor, Greg, Bill, and shirtless Steve. No mustache, but who is he? Fervor eating some ice cream, holding a bunch of bread. And then, this has been stuck in my head since I saw it. All he really wanted was a bit of bread. Mama called him disappointed.
Bread like
Papa
he's
called
a
him fat.
cat.
I don't know what you're referencing at all, but I do like the little bread mask.
You put the bread mask on him, and all I see is all the cats that people put bread on.
Oh, so true.
You
It's great
breaded
for marketing.
glug.
Gil learns.
Is that's what's gonna be on all the bakeries in Goldcrest when we're done? Is just glugging a piece of bread.
Glug approved.
Honey, this is what we were referencing.
Oh boy. Okay, send to me.
I dropped it in chat.
That's. Oh, just looking at the.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So how's everybody doing? Anybody doing anything fun since last week?
I had hot pot yesterday.
Nice.
Be
Sounds like a
vibing.
good time.
I have done absolutely nothing, but I have spent the whole weekend saying I should do something. So I think I'm kind of accomplished something.
It
Yeah.
wasn't fun, but my dog had an accident, and I stepped in it and slipped and fell on my back. It was pretty bad.
Oh, you've been
Ow.
Oh
productive.
no.
Oh no.
Oh.
I wasn't
think
sure
we've
if
all
it was
made
supposed
some
to be
good-
about productivity.
We've all made some good progress this week, I see.
I learned to look when
Thank you for that.
I learned that when you have a really old dog, you should probably watch the floor when you walk through your house
Yeah.
at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Walter, did you burp?
I did.
That was a frog croak right there. We're getting character in advance.
He wanted to share his hot pot with us.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Like I can smell it from here.
Oh,
Alright, everybody.
my goodness.
And that's our session for the week. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh yeah.
Yeah!
We leveled up now.
Yeah.
I did make a summary piece of artwork
Yeah?
for today's session. It's at the very top. We've got
I
our
think
own
we
title
earned
card.
8 levels.
Yeah. Is it this? Oh, that's right. The last one didn't get shown on stream because Roll20 doxed me.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah.
Like, we're all on the stream. All 6 of us need to get doxxed at once. No one can be left out. Anyways,
So
my
true.
IP address is.
Oh my
My
god,
name, my
I
name is
forgot
Walter
you had
Hartwell
that.
White.
God.
All right. Let's see what's behind the thing.
I got it. The gang suffers a great loss.
For the Emperor!
For the Emperor! And Dominic's looking on, he's like, what are those? And there's just like a bunch of dead chickens around on fire.
Who's the elf boy?
The elf boy? Oh, that's
That's
Dominic.
Dominic.
That's the mayor of Goldcrest.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is called Gil Suffers a Great Loss, or the gang
Was he-
suffers a great
Was
loss.
he
So,
there last time?
who was Dominic?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's there. He's always there.
Oh my god. I didn't
Well-
notice him last week.
If you look at Gil's feet, which you should all be doing because toes are great, there is a secret message there. It's the theme of the episode.
I see
Oh.
it. Why is it the Peter Griffin fall pose? Though?
I fucking hate this game.
Where did his foot go? Ankles don't bend that way.
I mean,
I
this
can't get
is
my
this is
toes
don't-
up that far.
They
The
don't
lizard
when
fucked
they're in
them up.
one piece.
it's Gil's hometown, so Family Guy makes sense, right?
Yeah.
To know
Okay.
why that lizard is ankle biter height. Is that why his shoe's over there?
Well, I don't know. They're the superior race, so I just kind of
I
figured
would
whatever form
assume-
they take is pretty great.
Yeah.
I assume lizard men are all about taking your shoes after they beat you up.
Reclaiming what was once theirs if you're wearing leather.
Are you wearing lizard leather shoes, Gil?
Okay, I just want to say, Nagi, that was one of the most unhinged things I've heard in a hot minute. I don't know how Ursa managed to turn it around into something that actually sounded plausible.
You know what? That's why this war is happening. We didn't know it, but it's because Gil is wearing lizard leather shoes. This whole war
I
happened
didn't
because
start
of
this
the
war.
lizard leather
The frog
shoes.
did.
Yeah, it's all the
Right.
frog. I had no
Let's
say in
not-
that.
Oh yeah,
Let's not
blame the
forget.
helpless animals.
Let's
The
not forget.
frog? Is that how you see Glug, as just the frog?
I'm
Gil is
not
yeah,
dead
for-
in this scenario, okay?
You're tearing this group apart.
Black Cat. What are we forgetting here?
What are we forgetting?
What are we forgetting? Let's not forget.
What are
Oh
we
no, he
forgetting?
forgot.
What did I
For
forget?
war?
Never mind. You kept on wanting to jump in with "let's not forget," but it all was forgotten.
Oh, yeah. Let's not forget that Glug started a war and immediately got prison tattoos. Like, he's been going down this road for, like, it's a little arc that he's on right now.
Mhm.
Is
It's,
this art canon right now, or is it maybe canon?
Well, I think it's canon in my hearts.
Well-
so
The canon in
Mhm.
your heart says Gil only has 4 fingers on each hand.
yeah, Gil doesn't have nearly that much money in his pockets too. Bill does though.
Yeah.
I'm
Bill
sure Bill
Ferryman's
has 4
a-
fingers.
Bill Ferryman's a rich man.
He is.
I want to see
I want
everybody
to
at.
just say, those glasses are done so well.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just can't stop looking at them. They're so good.
Thank you.
I want everybody to be at Bill's funeral, and then like Gil just kind of shows up in the morning with everyone else.
Totally different guy.
That would be really good.
Horrifying.
He actually was just a completely different person.
Wait a minute.
That feels completely plausible. And it was like, Gil, this is one of your cons. You're so smart. He's like, what are you talking about?
I've been with
Bill's
my family for the past couple days. What's going on?
I thought that you
Who
guys
is
would be
this
able to
guy?
handle the fight.
Oh,
Who's he?
Wait, if you're over here, then who's over there?
This is the session where we learn.
Nosferatu!
This is the session where we learned that Gil Merriman was actually adopted and was separated from his twin brother, Bill Ferryman, who had been here in Goldcrest looking to reunite with his long-lost blood
This is the
relative.
Parent
It'd
Trap?
be really,
Yeah.
it would be really weird if Gil dresses up as Bill to find Bill dressed as Gil.
I think you have a backup character lined up, Ursa.
Do I?
In
You sure?
case things mess up, the evil twin or good twin. We don't know which one's the problem.
Yeah, I
It's
wonder.
true.
Do you think that Bill Ferryman would, since he's like opposite Gil in a lot of ways, do you think that he's like a closet serial killer?
No.
Since Gil is
No.
like
I
super
don't know where
chill.
all these headcanons are coming from.
Gil
Bill
already
Ferryman
has-
is an average. It's just an average normal person.
Well,
He doesn't do much of anything. He's just a working Joe.
Yeah,
Um,
and not to mention, Gil has a few skeletons in his closet, so like, it's not that
So
different
wait.
if Bill was a serial killer.
Gil is a gambler who
And-
has
and a
people skills,
con
so
man.
wouldn't Bill then be an accountant that doesn't like people?
Well, we like Bill, and he is people, so that's all that matters. I trust that guy. Not like that gross Gil.
Now I'm
Always in
waiting
the
for
water well.
now I'm waiting for the real Bill to show up, but he's gonna be the blonde Gil, so we can kind of tell them apart besides the color of their shirt and the
Terrible.
mustache.
There's a third one that just lives alone by themselves named Phil. And he doesn't interact with people. He's just kind of a hermit. So
he
Is
lives
this
over
good?
in Frostford.
He lives off
Frostford
the
Phil
land.
Merriman.
Is he a necromancer?
Phil
or is
Berryman. He's a druid.
Oh. Perryman.
things get really
I
weird.
love that.
Things get really weird when you add in the fourth, who is somehow identical, while also being a female named Jill.
Wait, or Lil.
Phil and Lil from Rugrats.
Well, Lil
Oh,
is
yeah.
Glug is Lil Merriman.
yeah, Glug is
That,
Lil.
oh, that's true. Does this mean you've adopted Glug?
What is happening?
I don't know.
Well, see, we're trying to figure out the lore for the future, just in case something really bad happens tonight.
Oh my god.
We gotta have options of
Yeah?
our ferrymans and berrymans and all the
Yeah.
men's.
Hey, I have a recap that I want to give out, but I also need to go to restroom. So stall,
Okay,
please.
I'm sure that we can find a way to kill a couple minutes.
Great. Be right back.
It could be-
So
it could
Cat,
be-
about becoming a dragon.
Oh, I was gonna. It could. The sister could be Jill, Mary Woman.
There you go. That's the one. No, I'm not. You know what? You be a dragon.
Why does every DM tell me no? I could be a stupid dragon. Maybe I can't
Gee,
rub two sticks together to make a
hey.
fire. You know,
Maybe if every DM.
don't know my dragon
hey,
life.
I need you to listen. I need you to listen. Maybe if every DM is telling you the same answer, maybe you're
What
the
if-
problem.
Hold on, Black Cat.
how
I
am
have.
I the problem?
I
I'm
have.
such a
I have
team
a
player.
proposition for you.
Okay.
The entire party are dragons, and
Mhm.
they are stuck in in a humanoid form until they find their hordes, their individual hordes.
See, I've never really been a fan of the dragons being able to turn into people thing.
Why?
Like-
Because some
That-
dragons are really curious about the humanoid cultures and stuff, so they're just fascinated by them.
I feel like it's
I
so
find
overdone.
that I feel like that's a very bad take because what would the deviants at DeviantArt be able to draw if dragons couldn't become people? There's a reason it's called DeviantArt, and you would just be taking all that inspiration away from them and from me because I like the idea of being able to do it with a dragon, and I can't do it when they're a dragon. They gotta become a person because I'm too small for that.
If you're strong enough.
I'm strong enough. You believe in me? I got this. You're right. Mer could definitely bag a dragon. I bet you.
Is that
Time to get my seduce up
is that
to plus 20 to my roll, so even a natural 1 can't stop me.
it's that line from the first Men in Black is like, is it worth it? Oh, it's worth it if you're strong enough.
All right. So, Kat, I will start dumping all of my points in strength if you let me meet a dragon.
I wonder what I would have to do to get canceled.
Hey, I'm back. Does someone need
Welcome
me to
back.
kick Black Cat?
Yeah.
He's kink shaming me.
Cool. Give me admin permissions. I can make it happen.
Oh
Give me admin
boy.
permission so I can kick you.
Oh, I apologize. I did not see. Dasnagi has redeemed. I apologize, everybody.
Hey, man.
I have 11,000
There you go.
points.
Mommy.
I have
Wow, you're actually
148,000.
wrong. Because
Okay, let
look
me
at-
redeem it again.
Mom,
No.
Oh, no, hold
you're
on, I
actually
got it.
wrong.
It's
Look
been.
at the back legs.
I have 10 more
Mom.
minutes.
I am going to
Hey,
refund
Black Cat, hit us again. Come on.
Ara
Take
Ara.
two. Hell yeah!
Alright.
That's the fan service I like to
I'm gonna-
see.
I'm gonna go ahead and just, for the time being, manage rewards, manage power-ups. We're just gonna shut that off for a minute.
Damn. It's broken.
You know what?
Guys,
Fine,
Ara,
Black Cat.
Ara machine,
Take one of
bro.
these.
Like these nuts.
I did not just get these nuts by your son.
Oh,
What happened?
caught me off guard.
What is happening right now?
I missed something. What's going on? Where's the
I didn't notice
Yeah,
he
you
was
did.
right there when I said D's.
I'm sorry. I'm so lost right now. What's happening?
So I turned off the Ara Ara,
Holy crap.
and Nagi was like, take one of these, and then redeemed for me to lose my glasses. And her son was standing next to her and just went, these nuts.
I'm happy to be a part of this group effort where even generations are bullying the DM.
Oh, wow.
Oh
That was
god.
the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Oh my god.
What a little chat.
I'm gonna have to look at the VOD later. That's amazing.
That's something his father started.
Oh, wow.
I'm leaving that behind.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
well, I have a session recap, everyone. You wanna
Yeah,
get into
yeah,
that? Okay.
yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay. I'm laughing too much. I was quiet. What a great day to be alive. Welcome to the calm before a storm. This will be a busy day in Goldcrest. Last time, we warned the mayor of Goldcrest that the Lizardfolk army was on the way. The mayor refused to evacuate, so we did what we could and sent letters to the Church of Horus and the Band of the Hawk to request help. Goldcrest is a city mostly filled with civilians, and everyone is completely unprepared for war. Gil was furious the mayor wouldn't force everyone to evacuate. I think the two of them have some sort of history. Gil announced to us privately that he has plans for a public spectacle to try to sway the public towards evacuation on their own. Even though he's wanted in Goldcrest as a criminal, he's still devoted to his hometown. How heartwarming! He even made a stop and had an emotional reunion with his parents. But, time is ticking. Even if help was to arrive in time, even if the mayor decides to change his mind on evacuation, why should he rely on a higher power? Gil has the right idea. Don't leave the important to anyone else. The only person you can trust in is yourself. He convinced his parents to evacuate, but I wonder if everyone else in Goldcrest will trust him with their lives today. Even if it's a small town, there still are a lot of people's lives on the line. Hold on. Let me think this over really quick. A fella might be able to give some guidance. Hey, fella. How many civilian lives will be collateral today in Goldcrest?
Oh, right. About 50 or so. Somewhere in there.
You sound different than usual, fella.
I sure
I
do.
like this new voice. It's much better than the old one. The old one gets on my nerves.
Fuck you.
Well, that's less people than I thought. Even though that voice is back. That's good news, right? Or maybe it's not. I can't decide. Well, the future is undecided. We're taking things into our own hands. Things can change. We did start a war once. But I'm not worried. Even when your spirit is broken, even if you're crushed to dust, there's no reason to start crying. Just follow a fella and never give up. Personally, my fella's telling me that Gil doesn't have good chances here. But negative thinking never got things done. So, go get him, Gil. Don't
Alright.
fucking die today.
Alright, friends. We are 45 minutes into session and we've gotten through the recap.
Hell yeah, brother.
Woo.
Woo! Alright.
Something crazy happened to my sheet because I know these aren't right. But my stats are strength of 3, strength 2, dex 3, con 3, intelligence 1, and 8 wisdom and 6 charisma.
Huh.
And I
Damn.
don't remember my intelligence or any of them being that low.
Apparently Mir's just like a piece of garbage.
My
Damn.
wisdom and charisma are 8 and 6, and I'm pretty sure.
Uh,
Wait, no, it's my saving throws. I was reading wrong. I'm good. It's okay. Panic averted. Never mind.
Well, hopefully we won't even have combat today.
Bye.
Yippee.
On the contrary, those saving throws are pretty amazing, actually.
Yeah, I did. I thought it was my actual stats for a minute, and I was looking at it cross-eyed and didn't read the fact that it says saving throws right at the bottom of the box. My bad. Crisis
and the
averted.
box is like a third of the size of the one directly to the left of it.
I've been awake for 13 hours now, okay? My brain not braining.
Alright.
And that's okay. My brain doesn't brain as well. That's what I say on behalf of everyone in this call.
Oh yeah.
Brains are for nerds.
Yep, that's accurate.
And I'm just a cool guy.
You sure are, buddy. Anyway,
Oh,
If it's
so
the morning, I have plans.
it's still like midday. You guys had, when we had ended our last session, you guys had just arrived in. No, wait, that's not true. You guys had gotten a room at the inn after meeting, like after Gil went and met with his parents. That's right.
Yep, it's dark.
So it is the morning. Or if anybody has anything they want to do the night before, then we can do that too.
I think Glug would just bathe, I guess, but that's all he would do.
Okay.
So how are the rooms divided in the inn? We had that fun time with the rooms last time. Who's sleeping in what room?
That is up to you all. There were a total of, I'm going to say 4 rooms, and it was paid per person. So you guys are able to sleep in whichever rooms you'd like.
Right. Me and Sanguine had an argument about paying for the rooms.
That's
I
right.
almost forgot about that. I'm
It
broke
wasn't
now.
much of an argument. Yeah, it's more like saying was like, I'll pay for the rooms, and then Gil's like, no, and then the lady's like, well, whoever pays the most, and then Gil's like, I pay more, and Sang was like, whoa, you're paying for my room? Awesome.
Yeah, you guys got into a
So-
bidding war for hotel rooms.
I was tricked into paying for a room that was not for an employee. So
Tricked.
yeah.
Sanguine has that effect on people. He's just like that.
just a sneaky little guy.
Oh, sneaky little guy.
Well, if Estinian was still here, they would have paid for their room anyway. So
Mm.
So in the morning, who has the bag of holding, by the way? That'd be Gil.
I think Gil would be most
Probably.
likely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the morning, Sanguine's gonna come out of his inn room and go over to Gil's room and knock twice. I kind
Okay.
of take a step back.
Gil will answer it. He would look a little more worse for wears, because it looks like he's been like sitting at the writing desk, and that candle is nearly burned out. With him like covered in ink. It's like
Are you disguised?
not at this time, no.
Sanguine's gonna look you up and down and blink. Good morning, Bill. You've been busy. And he's gonna kind of gesture to walk into your room. And if you're not stopping him, he's walking by you without permission.
Right.
Just shoulder check him on the way in.
So, are you ready for today?
I'm just gonna walk over to the part, like the pieces of paper and stuff, and like kind of shuffle them around, stick them in my pocket, and it's like, as I'll ever be, I suppose.
Sanguine's looking
Well-
over you, trying to inspect the papers as you're kind of hurriedly shuffling
Would
them away.
would Glug be staying in your room,
Glug
Gil?
typically
Would you-
sleeps in the barrel that, like, in the same room as Gil, unless
Yeah.
otherwise.
Glug is just gonna be snoring in the corner, still sleeping.
So, big day today, right? But I had an idea last night.
Oh,
Yep. So I was thinking, you should give me the bag with Zishk. I have an idea to get him to talk.
oh, I suppose. I guess we could. I don't think we ever tried that. Although-
Hey, Glug. Sanguine's kind of galloping over to Glug's barrel and kind of looking over into it.
Glug is going honk me honk me me.
He's still
Honk.
sleeping. Should I wake him up? Oh, whatever. So Sanguine's gonna put his hand in and kind of grab Glug.
Huh? No.
Good morning,
Gil?
Glug.
Oh, Sanguine. Oh, what time is it? Huh?
I'm not sure. It's morning.
It's more. Oh, does that mean it's breakfast time?
Gil, are you making breakfast? Oh, Bill,
Oh, right.
do you have flour?
We're at an inn. We can order breakfast.
Can we get some pancakes?
Whatever you all can afford. I'm afraid our funds are a little tapped out until we can earn some more.
Wait, really?
I believe we have a mountain of bread to go through as well.
Right.
Oh, we do have. Isn't that with fervor?
It very well could be. Maybe
It was with
go-
fervor, right?
Best to go snag some of that while it's still fresh.
I'll go get some bread. Do you guys want any?
Before you go, Glug,
Huh?
mind helping a pal out with this?
Oh.
Gesturing. If you have if you can press digitation this mess off, that'd be great. Well, I mean, it just happens. You don't have to. It's a cantrip. So.
No, I know. Just all right. Here you go. Hiya. And then I use presentation to
Yay.
explain.
Gil is
Oh,
clean again.
wow. Sanguine's clapping along.
Thanks for our little friend here. I haven't showered in 5 days. No.
Hey, Glug, if you're going to get bread, can you get some flour too? A big sack.
Flour?
Yeah.
You mean okay? Just so I'm not confused. When you say flour, you mean the baking stuff, right? Not the pretty like little buds of flowers.
Right, the baking stuff. If you could get bags of sand, or even a large quantity of meat, either of those would work. Flour's probably the easiest though here, right?
Okay. Glug is gonna walk out and try knocking Fervor's door.
Thank you, Glug.
I walk to Fervor door. You're just gonna hear. Alright. Hello?
Yes.
Fervor?
Hi. Just open the door. What's going on?
Hi, Fervor. You wouldn't happen to have any more bread on you, would you?
I have all those bags you bought. Yeah.
Oh, Linda, do you think you could have some bread for breakfast?
Yeah, if that's what you're wanting. I don't have it. Where's
Uh,
everyone?
Oh, they're in Sanguine and Bill. That's right, Bill. Wink.
He's not disguised at this point. I haven't. It goes away after a long rest.
You're just Bill now, sorry.
Bill.
Gil's like Bill and Sanguine are talking in our room over there, and we were just talking about getting breakfast. I still need to grab some flour for Sanguine. I don't know where I can get some. Maybe the guy downstairs can help. Anyway, thank you for the bread.
Mm-hmm.
After I take the bread, I'm gonna go back to my room. I'm just gonna like, hello?
You're going
Either
where,
they
sorry?
I knock on the door again. On my door.
Yeah, come on in. Sanguine's letting you in.
Hey, I don't have the flour yet. I'll go work on it, but I just want to drop some bread over here if you wanted some. And I just like,
bread. Cool. And
Bill?
Sanguine picks up a loaf of bread.
would you like any bread, Bill?
Yes, I think I will. Let's get my strength up today.
Yeah. So Glug is gonna place down some of the extra bread on the table. He's gonna grab just like a piece of white bread, put it in his mouth, and he's gonna be like, "All right, guys, I'm gonna go get some flour." And
Okay.
he's just gonna run off with a piece of bread in his mouth.
Sanguine, before you run off, Sanguine kind of walks over to Glug. Goes, okay, if you're going to get flour, and he's gonna reach into his pockets and pull out 3 gold and press it into Glug's hand, looking into his eyes, trusting him really deeply. If you're going to get flour, make sure it's a large bag, roughly. And he's gonna hold up his hands. Your size.
A medium-sized bag of flour. I will
Yes.
do that.
Thank you,
Okay.
Glug. Keep the change. Pat, pat,
And
pat.
Glug is gonna run out with bread on his mouth, and try to find a place that sells flour.
Oh no, he's late for school.
That was the imagery I was
Okie
going
dokie.
for.
As the door closes, Sanguine turns around and smiles at Gil. Oh, by the way, Gil. Glug never told me anything. Do you remember? Earlier,
I
I
remember.
asked Glug about the angel. He didn't tell me anything at all. In fact, he filled up the whole spell, just worried about telling me and breaking his promise to you. Don't worry too hard. Glug's an honest person. He's both of our friends. No hard feelings.
No hard feelings.
I
Now,
hope he hurries up
do
with
you
the
want some
flour.
privacy or?
Right. Let's grab Fervor and Myrrh for this too. Should I? I'm gonna reach out and grab everyone so they're all on the same page. If you wanna join us in the room, Glug's still gone.
Glug is on an adventure right now.
This is fine. Yes.
Fervor is most definitely very, very sleepy, and Sanguine is most definitely very, very awake and peppy.
Not paper. I'm a genasi.
So, oh, go for it.
No, I was laughing at what Drax said.
I didn't even hear Drac. What'd you say?
She said something about being or not being pale. She's a genasi. She's very, very like crispy.
It's very crisp. That's good.
Crispy.
Crispy.
But I don't think she could be pale if she tried.
That's true.
Was-
That is
Oh.
a very lava rock
No, not
Yeah.
pale paper.
paper.
I'm
Oh,
not a
paper.
paper. I'm a genasi.
So true, bestie.
Yeah, Sanguine's patting Fervor on the back on the way in and waving to Myrrh. Myrrh's flying in. Okay. So, I'm gonna need all of your help. Where you can help, at least. I'm going to talk to Zish, and we're gonna do Speak with Dad. But I'm gonna need some privacy. I do wonder, do any of you have any sort of magic that could, change the color or something? Like a magical effect, a glow, something or other? Out of character, this is me asking Gil if you've rolled for today for your potions and gotten rolled
did.
yourself one.
I misheard you and I thought you said speak with Dad.
Yeah,
Speak with
I already
Dad.
rolled for my experimental elixirs.
I
Hell
only
yeah.
burn things, so that's not me.
I have a so whenever I don't get a healing potion, I spend a spell slot to get a healing potion.
Mm.
But I also have an elixir of resistance and an elixir of flight. That's the ones I rolled.
Damn.
Yeah.
No luck from any of you? Oh, that's disappointing. Well, once Gluck gives us flour, we'll be all set. In Sanguine's, if you gave him the bag of holding, he's also rummaging through it, and he's gonna take out some armor, which is probably what Grix had on him. And just kind of put it out with a large metallic thump. And he's also gonna see if he can find some large sacks that would hold it as well. Gathering my stuff, gathering my goods.
Yeah, Grix's armor. It was a set of plate, and it's like a unique set of plate.
Cool.
Yeah.
As long as it fits in a sack, that's all I need. And I'm waiting for flour.
All right. Glug.
Here.
So I'm assuming we're switching to Glug now.
Yeah.
Are you going
you
out
wanna-
of town?
Do you want to make a side quest out of getting flour, or do you just want to say that you were able to find flour?
I'll leave it up to anyone that like if anyone's against it, I will not do it. Who is against this side quest of Glug getting flour?
Who let our child out unsupervised?
Watch him somehow end up getting killed while he's searching for flour.
This is like baby's first errand. I'm a little bit scared. I'm down with it. We're all just eating bread in a circle, I think.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Sanguine's trying to feed everyone bread. Forever, you want some bread? Here you go.
It'll be toast when I eat it.
Here comes the airplane.
No, I'm feeding Fervor bread.
Who's that?
So,
Wow, Fervor's really into bread.
so Glug, I think for the sake of not like wasting much time on this, let's just say I got the flour.
Okay.
How much gold would that be?
It wouldn't even be a full gold for a bag of flour, I don't think. You're in like the place that makes all the flour and grain and bread. So I'm gonna say
so, like-
for a bag the size of about you, it would probably be about like 3 silver.
3 silver, okay. I have enough for that. Alright. My question is, I don't know if Glug has the strength to carry a bag like that on his own.
Yeah. How tall
Wait,
is
actually, no,
Glug?
Glug has a strength of 15, actually. Hold on.
Okay, then I'm gonna
Glug?
say that Glug's probably good.
Okay.
It'll be
You're-
awkward carrying it because of how heavy, or because of how large it is compared to you, but you're able to carry it.
If you're marching back in with the flour, I am so proud of my boy.
You hear a knock on the door.
Yep. Well, Sanguine opens the door. Come on in, Glug. Everyone's assembled.
Hi. And you're gonna see Glug just carry this thing on its back, just like just one step over the next. Like,
Oh, that is as
Here.
big as you.
Here we go, Sanguine.
Thank you so much.
What did you need this for?
Oh, well, you see, I have plans to talk to Zishk. We're gonna get information out of him.
Wait, Zishk?
The dead guy in the bag.
You remember our
Point,
good
point,
friend
point.
Zisk?
I can never forget Zishk. How could I forget?
Mm-hmm. What great memories we had to get together. Well, something's gonna have to happen about the body with the war started, and also, let's get some use out of it. And Sanguine's gonna come over and pull Zishk out of the bag, and I'm gonna put an amulet around his neck. and go, okay, so I think once I'm done here, he'll tell us a lot. He'll tell us more than he would, even if he trusted us normally, so... does anyone have any questions for him? He'll answer anything. Probably.
Why not ask if he really does hate us? Because I was hoping we were friends.
Any other questions?
Does he like pancakes?
I think he does, Glug.
That's good to know.
Yeah, it's very important information. Does anyone else have anything they would like to share? About the war. About the war effort.
Maybe
About what we're trying to stop.
maybe
save
if
people.
maybe if there's any weaknesses that we might be able to exploit.
Oh, that's a good one. I'll write that down.
Does
And
he?
Sanguine nods and he's not writing anything down.
Is there something you wanted to ask, Sanguine?
I think I have a few. For example... I wrote this down. I'm looking at the wrong part of my document. Hold on. Where the fuck are my notes? Where the fuck are my notes?
I ate them. I'm sorry.
I know! Stop being so hungry! You have so much bread! Oh my god, where the fuck are my notes? This is gonna bother me. Did I delete them or something? Okay, hold on.
I needed fuel for the fire.
Oh, yeah, cool, I got them. Well, personally, I really want to know what the dark path was that he feared. You know, and he said that his fears were that. Also, there's a lot of civilians, so something about unworthy creatures. And maybe ultimate goals? And maybe about the plans that will be put in motion. There's a lot we could ask here, but... if anyone doesn't have anything, I'm gonna...
Out of
note
character.
down that we're gonna ask about weaknesses.
Out of character, is the lizard army the one that hates the grungs?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in danger.
You should ask why they hate the grungs.
Are you
Or why they
suggesting this in character?
Now, yes. Now I am.
Question was out of character, suggestion was in character.
Yeah. We should definitely ask about why they hate the frog folk.
I don't know why they hate me. I don't know what I did.
It's because
I
you're
don't know
cooler
if they
than them.
hate you as much as they find you delicious. I mean, they kind of look down on everyone. And you guys are really tasty and you share the same bog. So, any excuse to fit you in their mouths would probably be a good excuse to them, right?
Hey.
It makes sense.
Why
Oh, I
did
thought
you
I was
say that
muted.
in such
I
a
thought I was muted. I thought I was muted.
Wait, what? What happened?
Fucking exposed.
His mind was in the gutter.
I
Oh,
thought
Black
I
Cat
was
did
muted.
an Ayo!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
carry on.
Why did Sanguine say that in such an excited, happy tone?
Why do you think Sanguine does anything, to be honest?
I don't think Sanguine knows. I think Sanguine needs to talk to his fella again about what he just said.
I think when Sanguine dies, you can speak with Dad and maybe ask him some things.
Would Sanguine respond in that tone, though?
You know what? If he had the vocal cords, probably.
He'd be like, let me ask my fella.
And then
Wait till your
Sanguine
fella
himself
gets
goes,
home.
oh gosh, I'm not really sure. And then he's like talking to himself, and he's like, I guess a fella says I'm not really sure about that. Sorry. And that's all you get. Just conversations back and forth. You can finally hear a fella.
Is your fella a deity, or is your fella your inner monologue? Is the fella your Jiminy Cricket that sounds like Murder Goofy?
Is
The
Jiminy
world may
Cricket a
never
god?
know.
Yes.
Oh
I
god.
have so many questions that will go unanswered. Until next time.
Funny enough, a fella is actually Sanguine's patron. Sanguine has been explained this entire
That's who
time.
you've chosen as your patron. He's Murder Goofy.
No, Sanguine is the patron.
Does that make Murder
I think
Goofy
a
the
fella's
villain?
pretty great. And I'm pretty
Yes.
great too. Does it really matter who is who?
I think they both get confused really easy.
They get confused.
I'm sorry, continue, but we should
No.
definitely ask why he wants to murder all the frog people. I'm so sick of hearing about them wanting to kill the frogs.
Well, on that note, is it actually wanted, or are they forced via leader man? What's his name? I forgot.
Raji.
Raji, yes.
Sanguine's gonna go nod, nod, nod. Oh, I think that question's gonna be hard to ask, actually. Huh. You know, you might have found the one thing we can't ask. Good job, Fervor. You're doing great. Keep up the good work and put those thoughts into words.
Oh my goodness.
On another thought, maybe we should ask what their plan is. What is their path for this war? Where do they plan to move next?
Well, we actually already
You
know
already-
that.
Yes. It's a little bit hard to see because there are many drawings on it. But the yellow
Is that
line,
the yellow line?
Yeah,
the yellow line is the one.
I've been thinking about the cleanest way to erase the yellow line because I wasn't sure what it was and saw it was crossing other lines.
Why are you trying to erase my
That's how we
line?
defeat them. We just get rid of their plan.
All right, Carrie, we have the map here. Does anyone have a lighter?
Well, let me explain. I wasn't here for this part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So what's actually happening is
So the war plan.
Maybe we can ask. Maybe
Please
we can
don't.
ask how we can stop the war, or how to stop the invasion.
You guys are so creative. I don't think we can ask them either.
The answer is easy. We just need an eraser.
Stop adding to the war plan.
We should
Very
add to the war plans.
It was very meticulously thought out.
oh, I love that.
So,
Hold on.
no,
Let me grab another line, and we're just gonna do and now we drown.
I literally had no idea why the yellow line was there, and I saw it crossing over by Miram and Isla Brisca, and I'm like, this fucking line needs to stop doing what it's doing, because this is disrespectful to the other lines, just being on top of them like that.
So, the plan was to go from the Shifting Bog down south of the Scorching Sea, up through the rivers to Goldcrest for supplies, then into the river north of Miram, then down into Miram for more supplies, and then
Alright.
attacking Isla Brisca.
I will now reiterate my question. We should ask Jisk why you do.
What?
Why four?
What?
Why war? Why you do?
Why four?
Why can't we no be friends?
What?
Why you so angry? It's okay. You're not that short.
We want to start-
I'll see
No
what we
more
can get out of
Napoleon lizards.
Before
it.
we
Maybe we'll get some
before-
insight in the end.
maybe before we do this, we should confirm the questions we want to ask,
Mm-hmm.
so we not
Mm-hmm. Because I'm going to be an asshole. If you mess up your questions, that's how it's gonna go.
Oh, I have things written down actually.
You gotta do like we do in Phasmophobia. How many carrots can you fit in your butt? That's a very important question.
You leave.
Okay, so for questions, I was thinking, what is the dark path you feared the tribe was being led down? How can the unworthy creatures in the bog best serve the citadel? Do you believe the bog holds weaknesses that could be improved? Maybe I could reword that one. Do you have weaknesses the bog can improve on? Zishka's literal, he'll just say yes, wouldn't he?
It's gonna be like, I trust too much. No.
Yes, think
maybe
about
we'll
this
say-
from a
I'm
lizard
too much
folk.
of a hard worker. No.
Think about the
Ooh.
wording on your questions from a lizard folk standpoint. If it is possible for them to simply answer with yes or no, they likely will.
Yep.
Where in your route for this war is your most vulnerable weak point? Your army's most vulnerable weak point.
Don't they have to answer truthfully though?
They are not
No?
compelled to,
Oh, okay.
but
Can we zone of truth though? Like speak with dead?
No.
We do that.
I don't think it'll be necessary. I think we'll
Alright,
we'll
guys.
be set.
Hold on, I need to check my spells to see if I have resurrection.
Don't do resurrection. We need him dead, actually.
Can't I resurrection him
No.
to like an impling of his life so we could just hit him with my mace right
What?
after we bring him back?
Isn't resurrection like an extremely high level spell?
I was gonna say, yeah.
I have
Does
some
re-
kind of spell in here.
Do you have
Does
revivify? 'Cause
Revivify
that won't
raise
work on him.
dead?
It's been long. Yeah, revivify won't work on him because it's been longer than a minute.
Revivify will
Died.
work because he was
will?
hit with a gentle
Play
repose.
repose.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Sanguine extended him, so
Nice.
he's got like
I
7
do
more days.
have revivify.
We do need a diamond for that though.
Diamond's worth 300 gold pieces, but I have 500 gold pieces
What?
worth
Hold
of
on. Out of character,
gems.
guys.
Can I
Please
just
do
use
not
all my
revive him.
gems? But
Don't think
We
reviving
got
is a
hold
good
on.
idea
We got a lot of people
Listen.
talking over each other one at a time.
we could tie his body up. I'm gonna say this: if we tie his body up, and we have fervor at the ready, and I revivify him within an inkling of his life, and we zone of truth him, we can just unalive him when we're done.
See, I thought about that, but I was thinking, it's better we do speak with dead. No matter what happens there, he won't remember a thing, even if we bring him back.
only necromancy spell.
What?
Well, we already had a necromancer in the party, so that's understandable.
Yeah.
But now we don't.
I just wanted
yeah.
to be cool, guys.
So, questions. What was the dark path you feared the tribe was being led down? How can the unworthy creatures under the bog best serve the citadel? What is the name of the highest position the tribe serves? Someone help me out here. Or else out of character I will wing it.
Maybe. Maybe
How
we
will
can-
the tribe achieve the ultimate goal of the citadel? I like that one.
What do they plan to do with Isla Briscoe once they attack it? Like once they finish their plan?
That's a good one.
That could be good. Like what their ultimate goal is in doing all of this.
Can I recommend something from a DM's perspective?
Yes.
Yeah.
You were asking something along the lines of how could this benefit the Citadel's end goal, or something along those lines. Do you guys know what the Citadel's goals are?
No. No, we don't.
So
Maybe.
from an outside view, it wouldn't make a ton of sense to me to try to figure out how it could serve their goal without knowing what the goal is.
Cool. Yeah. I'll add that down. What is the ultimate goal of the citadel?
There we go. That's a good one.
Was the ultimate goal of the citadel? Was the dark path you feared the tribe was being led down? How will
Maybe-
the tribe achieve the ultimate goal of the citadel? What is the plan once Isle Briscoe is taken over? And I feel like those last two we will have like diverging paths.
Who's in charge of like maybe one could be like who's in charge of like carrying out the plan? Like who's like, because clearly like, sorry, I'm trying to word my question. I'm just trying to word this question in a proper way.
It's okay. I know that you're just trying to think it through, but the way that you were like halfway into the Glug voice and kept like trying to figure out what you were saying, it sounded like a really stoned Glug.
You were definitely like under the influence there for sure.
No. I was the question is like so how who because do we know who's like in charge of the army coming over?
Raji, right?
Yeah, but like I'm just thinking, is there like some evil like puppet master behind the scenes that we may not know of?
I wonder if Zishk would know that though.
Yeah, it's just, you know, a precaution, you know, we want to make sure we're like the people we don't want any surprises, right?
Okay, I was writing stuff down. I
Ooh.
literally forgot what you said. I'm so sorry.
We could ask how many troops there's going to be. That way we have a good number of what we're dealing with.
We could ask that.
We could.
You guys also don't know what happened to all the civilians in the Shifting Bog after they like rang the bell declaring war. The place was pretty much deserted aside from Grix and a couple temple guards.
Zishk does not know that the war has begun. Is that something you would allow to be included in the question? Because I know the rules for Speak with Dead are a little bit rough.
Well, they could have told him the plan.
They might have been departed already, because like when we did kill Zishk and interrogate Drickle, he's like, "Our plans are already in motion." So they might have like 3 days advance on us. We don't fucking know.
Yeah, that all happened at the same time.
Okay, yeah.
Like you guys killed Zishk, and then the war was declared because you wouldn't give up his body.
Okay, so he might not actually know that, but I'm gonna put that down in case the conversation allows me to tilt that and rework it.
Also, thank you for reminding me of Drickletit.
Drickletit, he's very important in this war. He's like now a crucial. He probably got a promotion, honestly.
Probably.
Next time he catches up with them, at least.
When I do the write-up for this campaign, the way that I did one for, if you look in the server for the Desperate Measures, I'm going to have to just include in there somewhere, there was a lizard named Drickletit, and then not acknowledge it in any way.
There's a lizard man with Drickletit, and the party gave him a really hard time.
Drickletit's lousy, no good, very bad day.
He really did not have a great day. Poor guy. That legend has it, he's still inching towards the Shifting Bog to this day. Oh man. Okay, well. Alright! Great! That worked out pretty well. So Sanguine has 2 different bags. Sanguine has 2 different bags. One of them is full of like armor and things that will make noise. The other one is full of flour. And Sanguine's gonna look at the flour and go, "I think I had too much flour. Anyone have another bag? Otherwise, it's going out the window."
I'm gonna look at Gil and just give him like a question mark face. Like, do we need that flour?
I can always
Gil's
put it in the bag of
nodding
holding.
off a little bit.
Okay, we won't waste it. I'm opening the bag of holding and I'm taking some loose flour in it.
Are you like putting it like not the flour bag, but are you just dumping raw flour into the bag of holding?
Yeah, I'm dumping some raw flour into the bag of holding, and I'm also putting the bag of flour into another bag.
You told him to get a big bag of flour,
I don't need all that flour.
but you could have gotten a smaller bag of flour.
I needed a Glug-sized bag of flour. It's very important. It's very crucial. It's very crucial to this plan. You don't trust me, Gil? I can't.
But Gil, think of all the pancakes you can make with this flour.
Gil's exhausted and confused, and he's just gonna let you do whatever you need to do.
Thank you, Gil. Pat, pat, pat. Okay, so I'm also gonna fill the bag with a flour with some more things that will clang, but not metallic. I'm just gonna use what we have. If I gotta use like loaves of bread to create like a little bit of bulk, I will. So I've got these bags, and I'm gonna walk up to Gil. Okay, I'm gonna borrow your guys' room for a little bit. But you, Gluck, I need you with me.
Me?
Help me out with some magic.
Okay.
And you and Sanguine's gonna walk over to Gil. You remember how you pricked your finger on that statue?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do it again? But this time, I just want the blood.
You want some of my blood?
Yes. Not
You
a
know
lot.
anybody could do that, right? Not just me.
It has to be yours. I don't think Fervor has blood the same way. And I don't know what Fate blood's like. And I don't think he would like my blood. So it has to be yours.
This puts me in a bit of a predicament. I feel like I should know what's going on. Giving someone's blood like that, I've done too many deals involving that sort of thing, and I know that can be a powerful thing to give to someone.
Ugh. Well, if you don't trust me, that's okay. We can do it without your help. Right, Gluck?
Mm-hmm.
We should be good. But I do need the room. So maybe put your mustache on.
Very well, I was going to do this anyway, and just kind of puts on his fake mustache and his vest turns blue.
Oh,
I'm going to go get a proper breakfast.
Sure.
The strange new man leaves the room.
Okay. Could all of you guys stay outside as well? I might block the sounds coming out from the outside. So if you don't hear anything, don't worry about it. We just can't have anyone walk in and interrupting. Is that okay with you guys?
I'm assuming you're talking to everyone but me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Gluck, you're with me. Can you keep really quiet?
Yeah, sure. And he salutes you.
Okay, we're all set. Sanguine's putting Zishk's body kind of opposite of the bed and the barrel, so he can see the area, but not quite clearly.
Yeah.
Mura's gonna fly by Sanguine, stop for a minute, and say, just remember, if your plan doesn't work, I can bring him back to life and we can kill him again. And then she'll flutter out of the room.
Killing him again would be tempting. I don't think we have to do that. But thank you.
That brings up a very silly question. Can you please post speak with Den for me?
Yes. I would if my Roll20 didn't delete my cursor. Hold on. 1 second.
If I remember right, with Speak with Dead, most will refuse to speak to the one who killed them, won't they?
Well, that's in Baldur's Gate, but not necessarily the case. It kind of depends.
Okay. So I was more interested in The spell fails if the corpse was the target of the spell within the last 10 days. So if you use it on somebody, bring them back to life, kill them again, they're technically, like, I think it would count as a new corpse and they can cast it again?
That would be fucking hilarious.
Oh my-
Holy shit.
No, wait.
For
Are you
300
suggesting?
gems? Holy fuck, that's cheap for another chance.
Are you suggesting we carry just around and just revivify him when we need to, and then kill him again?
Guys,
That's
I don't
not-
think he's gonna
man.
be
Hold
our
on.
friend.
Hold on. I didn't suggest that in any way.
That's holding someone
Well, you were
captive.
kind of implying it.
I'm happy we
Constantly-
have a contingency plan.
I feel like we all forgot what I planned, just in case. I could bring him back within an inch of his life. We could use a zone of truth on him, ask him questions, then kill him.
Also,
And
He
then-
he could resist his own truth though. That's
yeah,
the
he
thing.
probably
He
won't
can
listen.
resist.
But
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Is even with that, if we forget to ask him something, the bag is still there, and that means he's a new corpse.
You know, I don't know about you. I'm trying to avoid being like war criminals to the massive public. So creating a narrative where the guy
We're
we killed
harboring
that
a
started the
body.
war, we brought him back to life, tortured information out of him, then killed him again without like trying to make amends. I think is a little bit.
I'm just imagining, like, us revivifying Jisk, just for like mundane things, just to kill him again.
He's
be
so
like-
tired.
You like drag his body to the campfire, one watch, and it's like, what am I doing here? It's like, I'm bored. Tell me a story.
As if he wants to pancakes for fucking breakfast.
I get Revivify returned after every long rest, so we could just keep him for entertainment.
I'm
Just
doing
saying.
fucking weekends
That's-
at Bernie's him.
Wow,
This has gotten dark.
that's incredibly dark.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, this is so fucking stupid.
Imagine carrying him around as like a speak with dead corpse, and hold on, I need to fully think this thought through before I finish saying it. So imagine you're carrying him around as a speak with dead corpse, as like a prank, because the fifth person who says, "Hey, how's it going?" will just watch a man die in front of them.
Oh my god.
I'm slowly gonna start leaning over into an evil cleric. I'm taking touch of death next time. I'm sorry, it's inflict
wounds.
major
Inflict wounds.
wound,
Inflict
and I will
wounds
sit.
in 5e.
and I will sit. Wait, you don't have like the differences? There's no inflict major wounds, inflict minor wounds.
There's
No.
harm.
It
later
got
on.
it got turned into different spells. Now it's inflict wounds.
Well, look, I might start taking spells just to unalive people to bring them back to unalive them again.
Okay, so
And
we're
that's
gonna-
how the party changed full alignments. All of us. Fucking, we're making a grim, guys.
We're gonna what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop this war and then commit various war atrocities.
Wait, you're
Across the
gonna stop this
land.
war and you're gonna cast Revivify again. It's gonna start.
So I'm just gonna.
I'm here.
You guys finish thinking this over. I'm just gonna add a little something to this drawing right
Is
here.
this-
Just a
is
little
this a
book
war?
that says the DM's plans that you're using as tinder for the fire.
Oh my
Is this
God.
I need to know this. Okay, is this
Okay.
so on the spectrum of this line, is this a battle or a war?
It should be a war. Like, they have like full ass plans, and I think once it starts, they're just gonna keep going.
So this
Well,
line,
okay.
Can I
This
can I
line?
find a scroll of meteor?
no, what?
Oh,
I
what?
mean, there are people.
Worth a shot, I guess.
There are people that like you guys are aware of that might be able to procure something like that for you, like the collector, like a tie on the island.
Okay, what do I
Torsa,
gotta
his
do
second
for
in
20
command.
minutes with the collector to get a scroll of meteor?
Probably find some legendary artifacts for him.
Only, but I got 20 minutes.
Nagi,
Figure it out.
Nagi, Nagi. Give it one more level, and we're both clerics. We can call upon our god, so you might have that sooner rather
No.
than later.
No.
I could call upon nature and make the whole entire map sink into the ground. Everybody would be underwater. It'd be
No.
perfect. We're done.
No.
Awesome. Good.
No.
Natural disasters.
I have
Let's
to
go.
put up with 2 potential wishes a week?
Well, here's the thing. I only worship nature. We haven't even given me a deity. You said you had plans, and you haven't even told me about this. So I'm just saying, if nature is all it is, I could
That's
natural
because you were-
disasters. Let's go, baby.
I think you
Okay,
should call
hold on.
upon a fella.
I
Both
would
of us can ask a fella.
I
But
don't know
it's
if
Black
I
Cat will
want.
have no say in it.
I just
I
want
don't
to
know
point
if
it
I
out
want
real
Mur to
quick.
be tormented by Goofy.
Well, yours would probably be, oh boy. Yours would probably be like Mickey. I'll have to try to find a way to do his accent. Or his voice. But
Fucking hell.
first of all, you're like, you haven't talked to me about my god. How long were you gone?
Only like a couple months.
You were gone like
I was
5 months.
making a human in my stomach. I had to raise the dough from the earth of my belly, and then
Well,
they cut
anyway.
me open and took it out. Okay, I didn't even get to have the
So-
natural opening of the oven to birth the blood.
So
They
speak with
cut it out
dead.
of me.
Oh my goodness.
I had a right to be gone.
Okay,
that
I-
many
speak
months.
with Deb.
Speak with dead.
Yes, please.
So you put the body in the corner. So that
I
way I
pu-
wouldn't be able to fully see the room and stuff.
Yes, exactly. And is there a closet or anything in the room?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Okay, everyone. Head out. Sanguine's waving them all off.
Glug, even though I know Glug's not supposed to, Glug is gonna also head out. Maybe he has
Glug,
to.
I need you here.
Oh, that's
It's-
right! Yeah! Okay.
We'll head out.
Is there any papers left on Gil's table? Or even like crumpled up papers or anything like that?
Oh, there would definitely be crumpled up papers, yeah.
Great. I am preemptively straightening some out.
You nosy bitch.
No, I'm not checking them. Sanguine
Oh.
actually does not care. I'm not. That would be really funny if Sanguine's like reading the plans now that everyone's gone.
I
We
thought that's
don't
what you were
trust
going
each
for.
other, Sanguine says, as he doesn't ask to know what Gil's plan is, but wants to find out for himself.
I thought you were telling her to leave so you could read through the plans.
That is a very Sanguine thing. I don't blame you. Anyways, so Sanguine's gonna walk over to Glug. Let me check my notes, make sure I'm not missing something. Okay. Okay, Glug. Can you prick your finger for me?
I prick my finger.
I'm gonna take whatever blood's there and I'm gonna smear it off onto my finger. Thank you, Glug. Okay. Now I saw that magic that you did earlier. Can you cast similar magic on me? How about you make my scars glow? That would be cool, wouldn't it?
See what I can do. And he will cast. Glug will use one of his spells. Let me just read how this works real quick. Would Major Image work for trying to make your stuff glow, or?
Major Image would be serious overkill for trying to make yourself glow, but it could be done.
Because does prestidigitation make things glow?
Prestidigitation can try to imply things glow, but I think Major Image would actually let you glow.
Yeah. It would be like trying to use a flamethrower to grill a steak, but it could be done.
What do you think, Sanguine? Do you think I should use my major image?
So, Sanguine hears that you have major image, and he leans over, kind of blinking, curious. Oh. Hey, Glug. If you can do that, that makes things a lot easier.
Okay.
But hold on, let me tell you the plan. And Sanguine's gonna come over and start whispering into Glug's ears, and I'm gonna DM you.
Okay.
I sent it. He's whispering.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Okay. Black, I'll DM this. So you want me to do this?
He's like, I'm gonna have to ask my mom really quick.
Jesus
Hold on.
Christ.
Sanguine's gonna ask really quick as well.
So it's just once you want it right over there in that corner?
Yeah, and maybe the other one as well. That would be really nice. You could put that there, and then the one that you're familiar with, your size, right there, spilled out. And Sanguine's gonna walk over to the barrel and just knock over all the water.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Major Image at 5th level because
Yeah, you're able to.
and I'm going to DM you right now what I want what I want to be
And don't describe it just yet, Black Cat.
Don't describe it just yet. I need to find you in our DMs.
I'll ping you
I'm
real
so
quick.
happy that Walter's in on this. This is gonna be
I am 100%.
There you go, you found me. Jesus Christ.
So,
Oh man.
do you want to describe, or should I describe what just was happening?
If it pops up there, I think Sanguine's gonna step back, admire your work, and go, huh, this is even better. You don't have to be in here if you want to. Just make sure you don't drop that, okay?
Mhm.
Okay. And also, Sanguine's gonna lean in. I need you to be very quiet. Don't make a noise. Okay? I'm
Where do
go-
you need me to be?
Anywhere not here. But I will warn you, I will be saying some really nasty lies. So, don't worry. Friends don't hurt friends. And also,
Okay.
I'm always on your side. And
Okay.
Sanguine's gonna hug him.
Aw.
Check.
It's not a deception check. Actually.
All right.
No,
so-
I fucking Blackbird from that, okay?
So
He believes me.
should I describe what I just made your image? Should I describe it, or should I?
It's up to you guys.
Is it as expected, Walter?
As expected, yes.
Okay, great. Then don't describe it just yet. I'm gonna shoo you away.
Okay.
Sanguine's got some more steps here.
Okay. I will leave the room.
Okay. Sanguine's in a good mood.
Mhm.
Glug made this so much easier on me. That's great news. And I'm gonna stand by Glug's handiwork. And I'm gonna put an amulet over my neck. I'm gonna take out my mace, and I'm gonna raise my hand into the air, with Glug's blood on it. And I'm gonna fucking make like 3 gallons of blood spawned in the air, splattering everywhere over me, over the ground. It's just a shit ton of blood, and my mace is out to the side as though I had swung.
Okay, it looks like the scene out of Carrie.
Sanguine's in such a great mood. In blood. And,
those of you who are outside, there's some red seeping under the door.
This is gonna be great! Okay, I'm casting the spell now. Don't come in! And Sanguine has the bag of flour and kind of stashes it underneath the bed. He doesn't need it anymore, but he does take the sack with all the metal stuff, and kind of lets it soak. Make sure his mace is thoroughly soaked. And he's also already thoroughly soaked. He's gonna walk over and I'm casting Speak with Dead on Zishk. Oh, and hold on. Before Glug leaves, I'm gonna ask you if you can do prestidigitation on me for the scars glowing.
I will do that.
Thank you, sorry. It's okay, that one's not concentration. You can do both.
Gotcha.
Okay. Speak with Dead with Zishk. I'm currently... Actually, have Zishk sit up, and I will describe the scene.
Okay. I see that you have taken the DM role now.
Yes.
Fantastic. So, there's a bit of a cracking noise as the bones that were shattered in the fight realign themselves through the spell to allow him some form of motor function. His eyes, somehow more lifeless than before, looking out among the room as he sits there silently, watching.
And, what Zishk sees is a room utterly splattered in blood. Grung blood. And standing there is Sanguine holding a bloody sack in one hand, a bloody dripping mace in another, also dripping blood, clearly has just bludgeoned someone to death with extreme force. In the corner, doing the Death Guy family pose, is the corpse of Gil. In the other corner, by the barrel, is also doing the Death Guy family pose, is the corpse of Glug. Both of them covered in blood. There's just a lot of blood everywhere. And
Death
Sanguine's
Guy
there,
family.
scars glistening, looking down at Zishk. And his eyes glow now that he's cast Thaumaturgy and looking down at Zishk. Good morning, Zishk. Glory to the Citadel. And I'm dropping the blood-soaked bag of armor in front of him.
So real quick, it's really fucked up that you were describing this horrible scene, and my brain is so rotted that hearing you accidentally say Death Guy family pose just made me imagine a sitcom where Peter Griffin is the Grim Reaper, just
Sorry,
trying
did
to
I say
provide
Death Guy family pose?
twice.
That's fucking funny. That
The
was
Family
fully
Guy death
intentional.
pose.
In
But
this universe, Black Cat definitely, because I'm the DM now, that's canon in this
I
universe.
guess
There's
so,
only
right?
Death Guy. It's not Family Guy.
but yeah, it's just the Grim Reaper trying to provide for his loved ones.
That's really good. Fucking hilarious. Okay, well, Zishk is seeing this, and there's like a loud clank as this armor-soaked bag that's clearly full of metal, not spilled open, is just dropped in front of him, an offering.
He
And
continues to stare as you have not yet asked him a question.
And Black Cat, I do wonder how much. Okay, I'm just gonna crouch down, and I'm gonna say, the power you displayed before outsiders was thoroughly disappointing. You shared your fears with them. You missed throwing your net. Your emotions and pride led directly to your downfall. An embarrassment. You're a lizard folk, an honored hunter, the superior race. One even offered power from Raji. There should be no excuse when the world is watching you respond to a challenge. You should have killed me. And Sanguine's gonna sigh and stand up. But in spite of the circumstances of your disappointing death, your service to the tribe as a hunter has not gone unnoticed. The Citadel calls upon you to serve, as it called for me. And I'm gonna use Zone of Truth. Zone of Truth. No, I'm gonna use fucking Word of Mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And look down at him, and my eyes are gonna glow again as I recite with mimicry. Kill your friends. I learned that the Citadel's power is greater than anything else. Why would you disobey? Which is why it's so curious. Before you died, you shared doubts that called your loyalty into question. But under the Citadel, you will be given a second chance. I will ask you 5 questions, and you will answer them truthfully to the best of your knowledge. If there is knowledge you are missing, you will state that, and state who you believe knows the answer. Affirm your loyalty and worthiness, and you will restore your honor as a hunter. Answer well, and you might even be redeemed and rewarded with higher honors under the Citadel for your service. First question, and you'll answer these honestly. What is the ultimate goal of the Citadel? Sanguine says, arms outstretched, still glowing, covered in blood. Bodies behind him.
The cracking of the bones in his jaw as it forces itself to move. Preservation, restoration, return the old world.
That's a good start. But the thing you said, what was the dark path you feared that the tribe was being led down?
Raji led us on a path of destruction. We were meant to find the ruins and relics of the old world. He was focused on war.
That's 2. More than the lizard folk have joined the bog. But not all can serve the same way. How can the unworthy creatures under the bog best serve the Citadel's goals?
By obeying.
Short and sweet. So, in the deployed war plans, what happened to the civilians in the shifting bog?
They fled to nearby caves, waiting until the warriors return.
Sorry, this is me out of character recalling the thing. Please don't start the timer. Oh god. Oh fuck, oh god. Shit, fuck. Oh god, please, guys, I got it. Stop the timer. When the old world is returned, what happens next?
I have to think about how we would word this. I have to find something. Where did it go? Okay, I'm sorry. Please repeat your question for me one more time.
When the old world is returned, what happens next?
We stomp out the wilted flower. And with that, his body goes limp once more, falling to the ground.
Hold up. Was that 5 questions? Is it 5 questions or 4? I think that was 4.
That was 4 questions.
That was 4
Was that
Yeah.
questions. That was
Yeah.
4.
Oh.
We
have
got one more.
Yeah,
Oh.
so Sanguine's gonna kneel down and get
Lizard,
pretty close.
lizard folk can't count, so he sits back up.
Oh, you almost got me there.
It's a prank.
That was pretty funny. Hopefully the Citadel finds it funny too. They haven't told me anything. Sanguine smiles and looks down at him and gets really close. Okay, last question. This one's really important. What do you think of me now that I've proved my strength over you in a duel?
More powerful than I expected.
You answered well. Thank you, Zeshk.
I'm not your friend.
Never said you were.
He just wanted to remind you.
Yep, Sanguine's flicking his wrist and the blood off of his arm because he is thoroughly covered. Great! I'm all done. Sanguine walks over towards the door and knocks on the opposite side. Hey everyone! We got it? He doesn't quack, and he also doesn't explode. Don't ignore that.
You're a duck now? What happened?
I didn't say I was a duck, but I do think I'm a little bit of a winner. And Sanguine opens the door, revealing he's covered in blood. Gil's bodies and Glug's bodies behind them, just fucking soaked.
A little halfling old woman making her way down the corridor with a cleaning cart. Housekeeping? Looks into the room. Passes out.
Yeah.
Sanguine's
should I-
rubbing his chin.
Should I undo the spell?
That would be great. Actually, Sanguine looks over, tapping his mouth. Yeah, undo the spell.
I undo the spell. The bodies are gone.
There are no longer corpses of Gil and Glug in the corner.
There's now still an absurd amount of blood.
Yeah.
This is
I just want to say, the second I saw like Honey's DM, I just like my jaw was dropped, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm excited to see where this goes.
I'm honestly kind of shocked that Glug was just like, okay.
Oh wait, you were talking to Glug about all this stuff, and Glug, and like, you know, friends don't hurt friends, you know, Glug, you
I girl boss
Glug,
gaslighted you into it.
you girl boss gaslit Glug.
Oh
That
my
saves half of the cleanup. Sanguine's taking his face and kind of trying to wipe the blood off of his face, but I think it makes it a lot worse now that he's wiping at himself and blood's getting everywhere. It's smearing. He's looking at his hands. It's been a while since I've been covered in this much blood. Sanguine looks into the sky and starts thinking again. Oh, it's gonna go away eventually. I just don't know how long. I've never done this before. Sanguine also looks at the cleaning lady outside. We should probably stash her body somewhere too. Maybe make it look like she fell asleep on the cart. Hopefully by the time she wakes up, the blood will be gone. That would be really funny, though, if Gil got another thing to his name. What's wrong?
I'm just looking over my thing if there's any way I can help this lady.
We are covered in blood.
Oh, I'm gonna use prestidigitation to clean us from the blood.
The room is still full of fucking blood.
I said us, or basically more specifically you.
Great.
So you are clean of blood.
Fanning this
How-
cleaning lady
how-
with empty bread bag.
How
I think
much?
we're all just standing around this old woman.
Eventually, Gil comes back up, and it's like, well, as Bill, I should say. It's like, okay, did we get the answer, sweet? I see you found some blood.
We found a lot of it. You
Oh,
missed
you-
all the
From
Oh, Bill, you missed it. I made dead bodies of us.
Mm-hmm.
Good work, friend. You never know when you're gonna need a dead body.
Yeah. Anyway, what did
Ferber's very lost.
anyway what did just say, Sanguine?
Oh, I'll have to share with you guys. Sanguine kind of steps out of the room, and we probably pick up in there. We grab everything we need to, put it back in the bag of holding. Zish's body included. We're not leaving that guy behind. And I'm Sanguine's gonna take the amulet he was wearing. He's gonna kind of stuff it into his scarf so it's not visible.
Zisk is truly the treasure we made along the way, are the friends. that
The real
I messed that
treasure is
up.
the friends we made
the
along
real
the way.
treasure is the friends we made along the way. We're taking them with us.
Oh,
Silly little thing. I believe that casting Speak with Dead on Zishk would stop Gentle Repose because the body has to be able to animate once again. And so over the course of that time, you can no longer revivify Zishk.
Wait, hold on a dilly darn fucking moment. Hold on a dilly darn fucking moment.
Yeah?
No, come on, bud. Don't do this to me, cause I fucking
Would Speak with Dead and Gentle Repose.
Come on, man. I thought about that, and I'm like, well, it doesn't say anything about it ending the spell. God fucking damn it.
I'll look into it, but
Okay.
I think that it is a small possibility.
I would love to be able to swap my spell slots to consider this. I don't think it's. Oh no. Well, you know what? God damn it. Fuck.
fine.
Is it fine?
It's fine.
How would we realize this? Okay, I think. God, if this is true, I think Sanguine's gonna like be about to put the body in the bag again, and he's gonna realize that the 2 coins that were on over his eyes from Gentle Repose have fallen off, because he sat up, and Sanguine's just gonna look at the coins, just kind of blinking. Just kind of blank face. He's still smiling, but it's very clearly that he's processing what just happened.
Yeah, I'm trying to see it, but I feel like it would end it, but I'm not 100% sure, because...
Yeah. With Gentle Repose, it does say that the copper piece on each of the eyes has to remain there. So if he stood up to look around the room, they probably would fall off. So I'm fine with that. That's really fucking funny. We got to like bring up resurrection.
Congratulations. It would appear that you have found a weird spell combination that has never shown up before, because I'm not seeing any results on Google. About
Oh
how
my
this would work.
goodness.
They're all
Well,
asking different questions.
See, you just needed to tie it with a bandana so they couldn't fall out.
Sanguine's just looking at what just happened. And I think, he's looking, and eventually he's just gonna click his tongue and raise a hand again, and he's ascending to the Church of Horus. To Titus once again.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna say, yesterday, sent letter requesting aid from Lizard Folk Army in Goldcrest. Let me actually reword. Yesterday, sent letter requesting aid for Lizard Folk Army in Goldcrest. Please speak with me in Goldcrest immediately. Have information unsuitable for sending. I seek atonement. And Sanguine's just gonna kind of lower his arms and slump over. Hey, I may have made a little bit of a mistake.
Oh.
I think his body's decomposing right now.
Wait, it is? Glug is
Isn't
going
that
to-
normal?
Oh, it would be normal, but I tried to stop it so we could revive him at any moment.
Should I revive him now?
I don't think you got the materials for that.
Yeah, because I believe that we have rolled what your gems are before you came back to the campaign. Because I specifically remember you wanting
Yeah,
one of them to be
I have them. No, one of the ones that I have we got from the collector. The other ones were all random rolled.
Yeah. So let me see. Oh, that's not how you spell gems.
I have.
GYMS, Jim.
Gyms.
You have 2 Zircon, 1 Shaldaconi, or 1 Sardonyx, 1 Quartz, 2 Onyx, 1 Jasper, 1 Pearl, and 1 Star Rose Quartz, all worth 50 gold.
You get a whole
And then I
Steven
have
Universe of
3,
gems.
and I still have 3 moonstones worth 150.
Hey, Black Cat.
Yes.
When I sent that message to Titus, did I get any response?
Yes. Sorry. So after a moment, he would have responded, "We will be there within a few hours. I am coming personally."
Sanguine was kind of in a little bit, not quite of a somber mood, but he was definitely a little bit smiling, a little bit tensed. But suddenly he hears something and perks up. Hey, they're gonna be here soon! Titus is coming! In a few hours! Oh, we need to get going then!
Oh.
Oh, I gotta
Okay.
see Titus again! Sanguine's quickly stuffing Zishk back in the bag without a second thought. And he's definitely picking up the 2 copper that fell off too.
In the meantime, I need to find his art once again. Because I was going to make a handout for it. And honestly, probably the easiest way for me to find it is to go through DMs with Honey. There he is. There's that old fuck.
There's that old. There's my boyfriend.
I would say going for that silver fox kind of vibe, but he's a little past that.
He's
But
still
yeah.
a fox to me.
Okay. Very cool.
Very cool. That's between you and your fella.
And that will be revealed in time. So,
On my way, ETA a few hours.
yeah. Said he will be here in a few hours. Do you guys have anything that you would like to do in the meantime?
Sanguine's definitely going over to Gil. He's going, sorry for the detour.
Well, it's fine. We had time.
Do you want
Although-
to pick up everything from the crime scene? And he points over to the now probably bloody pieces of crumpled up paper.
I mean, if you want to get rid of those, I'd appreciate it. But right now, I could use Fervor and Glug's assistance.
What you need?
Of course, Bill. What do you need?
We need to get some things set up. I'm gonna be right back. Actually, I'm sorry. We're gonna get the stage set for my speech, so I'll be back.
Okay.
Mhm.
Are you asking Glug to come with you, or? Oh, he said he'll be RP in real life. Okay.
I know, that was pretty convincing. Like, oh, I gotta set the stage for my thing. Oh god. And Gil runs out of
Yes.
the room, and we kind of look out the window, and he's actually going for a bathroom break in like an outhouse.
Or just full sprint? Well, when nature calls.
And then Murr's like, I know a thing or two about nature.
I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two.
Do we want to take a quick little break?
Sure.
Sure thing.
In the meantime, I am going to run a couple of ads because I saw a thing that if you run like 3 minutes of ads, then there are no more pre-roll ads and stuff.
Pirate software?
Yeah.
What?
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and it like moves you up the list or something like that. I can't remember all the
Not to
details.
mention your commissions go from like 30% to 50%.
Yeah, so I'm just going to run a quick few minutes of ads while we take a quick break, and I'll throw on some music.
Make that bright
Yeah.
black hat. You got it.
Yeah. So, we'll be back in like 5-ish minutes.
All he really wanted was a bit of
Good lord. What are you trying to do? Be right back? Hey, they can hear us probably. Yeah, we can keep our mics on, I think. If we want to mute, we can do it independently, I think.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but also, do you not have your audio separated?
Oh.
Heard.
What did
we're back. I need to... I don't know why I never thought of just using my starting soon screen also as a be right back screen. I'm gonna have to make an actual thing that says be right back. But that's for later.
What you do is you take your starting soon screen and you just take the text off of it and then you just put be right back on the text plate.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I just have to actually take the time to set it up. But yeah, you guys question Zishk. By the time that all of the blood that was created is gone, the old lady who was trying to like go around and do housekeeping wakes up and thinks that it was just a bad dream and goes about her day. You all are free to do whatever you would like to do. We don't have super long left in the session, but you guys have a couple hours until Titus is supposed to get here, and who knows when the lizard folk is supposed to arrive.
My son is not coming here.
I forget every time.
So, Gil has a job for all of his employees. Excuse me. Fervor is going to help erect the stage that I'm going to be using for the speech, and I'm going to need Glug's help to choreograph some pyrotechnics and some cool wizardy magic stuff to get people's attention. And I have given Myrrh a small fairy-sized pouch full of like folded paper to hand out to everybody that she sees. When you like try to unfold the paper, it like springs out into like a full like sheet of paper, and it's kind of like big event happening here kind of thing. So yeah, that's what I was planning.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. Company
Heck yeah.
meetings. Plus Sanguine taking a short rest in the back.
This could have been an email.
This could have been an email.
All right. So is everybody just going out and doing that then?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Right to that.
And if people ignore me, I'm gonna buzz in their face and just slam the paper against their nose and fly away.
Very rude.
Just so you know.
Yeah, I knew you had a knack
Yeah,
for that, Myrrh.
because
That's why I
she
put you
I'm
in
a
there.
fae. I am not a human. Manners are not in my vocabulary.
Alright. So let's see. You guys are able to get those little jobs done. A small stage is able to be set up with just some random wood. It won't cost you too much. Able to pass out most of the flyers. Everybody's going to be showing up for the speech. Yeah. Are you planning on doing the speech, like, when are you planning on doing it?
I would say when enough people are kind of gathered.
Gotcha.
See, I wish we had the cart here, because all this stuff is already like, most of this stuff is already built into it. So. Okay. Once enough people have gathered, that's when Bill's gonna make his entrance.
Yeah. And it'll take around, like, an hour or so. Just as word of mouth spreads.
Yeah.
And people kind of start to congregate near the market square. Just kind of trying to figure out what's going on. But yeah, we've got a pretty solid crowd going.
Quick question for you, Black Cat.
Short answer for you.
So, I have Thermatology. I'm pretty sure most people in this party have Thermatology. But could we, because it can make your voice boom up to 3 times, because it's a minor wonder, could we use that minor wonder to make Gil's voice boom instead of our own?
That's part of the magics I was talking about as well. If somebody has thaumaturgy, I'm pretty sure you can do that on someone else, right?
I think that it's a simple enough effect that you could definitely use it on someone.
Fantastic.
So could I cast that onto Gil for as he starts his speech?
Yeah, definitely.
Heck yeah.
Excuse me. All right. Seeing the crowd kind of like form out in front of the makeshift stage. Gonna kind of give Glug the signal to start some of the fanfare. Also, Black Cat, if I can get some more inspirational music, maybe. This is a little too whimsical for the speech, I think.
Let me see. How's this gonna sound? How's that for you?
Yeah.
So when you give the signal, what exactly do you want Glug to do again? Just
We need some fanfare. We need some fireworks. We need some displays of attraction that get people's attention to the stage.
major image, gotcha.
Yeah, that'll work. I'm curious as to what you're gonna major image.
So is he.
Talk with Glug, asking him to major image something specific, or do you want to leave it up to Glug?
I'll leave it up to Glug. He knows our routine.
Okay.
You know our routine well. I trust you.
What you making, Glug?
Glug is going to make how big can the major image be again? Hold on. How big can it be?
25 cube.
So that's like about that's pretty large actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're giving the speech as Gil or as Bill? I forgot.
As Bill. Yes.
Glug is gonna conjure up a giant, or as big as he can, a giant Bill. And along with like fireworks in the background, a bunch of like flashing lights, words that say come all, free samples. You get free samples.
No. We're not giving free samples. We don't have the cart.
Oh.
I cannot promise that. We
Free
brought
samples of
free demonstration.
We brought like one case of tonic, and that has to last us a while.
Free
Okay, but
samples
it's gonna.
of inspirational
Okay.
advice.
Glug is going to conjure up a giant Bill dancing with a bunch of background, lights, fireworks, the whole shebang, trying to get the attention. And what do you think of that, Bill?
Give the thumbs up.
All right,
What
let's do
is-
that.
What is the dance? Because I'm imagining a giant Bill hitting the Fortnite default dance.
Giant Bill is doing the Charleston.
The Charleston?
Or I think it's what it's called.
that's-
It's the one from
that's
Fresh
fitting.
Prince.
It's fitting.
From Fresh
Yeah.
Prince.
The Carlton?
It's Carlton, that's what it's called.
Carlton.
The Carlton,
Charleston
sorry.
is a very different dance.
He's doing the Carlton.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the Charleston.
All right. After everybody gets kind of hyped up and looking at all the cool stuff that's going on, the dancing Bill, whatnot. I'm gonna kind of like stumble out there. Not stumble. I'm just gonna like kind of march out there. Not march either. March's not the good word.
I saw that, Drac.
Are you going to swagger out there?
No, swagger's not the best word for that either. He's gonna take long. He'll take some long strides and kind of like, not really dance, but like kind of like to the tune of whatever music's playing. He'll like kind of step out, you know. And you know, kind of request that, like, you know, maybe lower the fanfare a little bit now. So, maybe maybe remove the dancing, Bill. We just wanted to get their attention. All right. Gonna kind of look out over everybody in the town, sweating, but trying to not let it show.
Gonna throw that on him.
He's gonna take a deep breath.
The
Good
crowds.
citizens of Goldcrest, greetings. My name is Bill Ferryman, average working Joe with absolutely no relation to this town whatsoever. I come to you today with difficult but necessary news. As you may or may not know, the nation of Groza and the inhabitants of the Shifting Bog have been on the brink of war for some time now. Their armies at the ready, waiting for the signal to begin the vile death and destruction of lives. For what? Money? Power? Who's to say? I know your history, Goldcrest. You're good, honest folk. You leave well enough alone, and you feel safe and protected within your walls. Your leader, Dominic, does a fine job of fending off the random wild attacks here. Your guards stand stalwart to fend off any threats that may come this way. I admire their bravery and tenacity, but I also envy your naivety. The world outside these walls are harsh and cruel. A small skirmish here is nothing compared to the nightmares I and my crew have seen. I'm just going to kind of like pause there for kind of a reaction.
A lot of talking amongst themselves. You hear a couple of the kids asking where the big man went.
Which is what brings me here today. The proverbial shoe has dropped in a way we did not expect. As we speak, an army of warriors travel the southern coast below Gyara and the wildlands. They will wind up through the rivers and lead directly to this town. After they march to Miriam and eventually Albriska. Goldcrest will be nothing but a smoldering stepping stone in their wake. I have spoken to Dominic, who seems confident that you will all be fine. That it's nothing your militia can't handle. I assure you, they can't. Not alone. I say this as not someone who doesn't believe the guardsmen of the city aren't capable, but as someone who knows their limits, and I have seen firsthand what the enemy is capable of. I have sent word to allies about this impending doom, and they are on their way, and I pray they make it here in time. And I'm going to pause once again to kind of like check reactions, because I know this is some big news.
Little bit of fear kind of going among the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
You see a couple of the people who are more like people with families kind of dragging them away, like in a bit of a hurry, like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What I request of you fair folk is to leave this city immediately. to pack your most precious belongings and necessities and travel west. Follow the signs to Frostford. Their city is well fortified and the people accommodating. It will not be for long, only until this matter is resolved. I and my crew will be staying behind to help fend off as much as we can. And if you are so inclined to assist us and our allies, I will not stop you. I can't promise a reward or security. Hells, I can't promise much of anything. But please, I'm begging you. If you stay, I can't promise you'll survive. You all mean so much to me. And Bill is going to shakily raise his hand up and peel off the mustache. And
As
his,
he peels it off, I change the major image to match accordingly.
And he just kind of like looks out at the crowd and tries to get out the last as much of it as he can before people start throwing tomatoes or something at him. I know I'm no one's favorite person around here. Some of y'all may even hate me. I said and done a lot of things I regret. I've got a lot of debts to pay, and I need to pay for. And I want to start with saving the town I love, like I tried to do so long ago. So please, just this once, take a chance on me. I'll do my best not to let you down. And Gil's just going to kind of drop to his knees and bow as low as he can, and like pleading that the townsfolk actually listen to him this time.
I am going to have you make. I'm going to allow a persuasion or performance check. Now, this check will be made at advantage. However, the DC has been raised since you removed the disguise. So it is simultaneously easier and harder.
Does he get an inspiration for that speech?
You will be
I
getting
think
an
he deserves one.
You will be getting an inspiration, but the advantage is something separate.
Okay. Rolling with advantage on persuasion.
Jesus Christ. Hold on. Free supplies while supplies last, settled out. That's good.
Wait, hold on. Why did it not... hold on.
I had stuff up on my my main monitor, and I hadn't touched my player monitor for a minute, so it hadn't updated, and the sign just appeared.
I had Glug's character sheet covering that area, and then I just closed it. It's there.
I didn't want to distract from the speech, but
All right, I'm gonna roll it. Persuasion.
Got this.
16.
I think
Guidance.
I would also, real quick, like to throw in one of my diviner's dice and make that a dirty 20.
Okay. So,
okay.
I'll take any other help I can get, by the way, in case Sanguine wanted to help with something.
I'm going to tell you right now. The DC that I had set after was an 18, and then you remove the disguise, raising it to a 22.
Okay.
So we are currently at a 20. Does anybody have anything else that they would like to try to use?
Does everybody have guidance?
Well, guidance is a physical touch, so if you're on
And it
his
would have had to
shoulder-
be done before.
I don't have it.
Black Cat,
Yes.
if you would, could I give you Gil a second chance and step up, and I would say, But why would someone lie about a war coming? About a battle coming? And I'm going to, as mechanics-wise, throw you an inspiration to try to get discussion going again in the crowd.
Yeah.
You hear a shout from the crowd. Well, why would someone lie about trying to help us while they poison our water supply?
That's all I got.
Wait,
I was gonna.
Gil,
I'm
I
throwing
just
an
want to double.
inspiration there.
Gil hasn't told Glug about his past, right?
No.
No.
We were all there as you kind of went over to Sanguine, and you're like, there was a guy named Gil who poisoned the water supply, and we were turned
Yeah.
away. That's weird.
Yeah. You guys were there for that part.
Mm-hmm.
Does Gil get a reroll roll?
I'm
Because
gonna,
of my inspiration I spent.
Gil can get a reroll from it.
Oh,
Oh,
with advantage still, or
Yes.
I had an idea, but I want to see how this resolves first.
This new roll will not get your Diviner's dice. If you would like to use a new Diviner's dice on it, then you can.
oh, I understand. Yeah. Come on.
Can I?
Oh, that's much better.
You're a gambling
Ooh.
man, Gil.
I guess
That
Glug
is a
does not need to be
20
here.
A 27.
fine.
How would you like to sway the crowd back into your favor?
Hmm. You know what? I think he's just gonna. Okay. The first the way to heal and to be a better person to help this town is to be honest. And that's why he took his disguise off. It's like, I can't lie to these people anymore. I need to like be upfront and honest with them. So I think Gil will, if they're willing to give him the time to kind of explain like what happened the day that they ran him out of town. And if we can maybe get some more some more solemn music, I guess that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, I forgot about the music. I don't
Seems
know.
a little more dangerous, but
That's not really solemn. I
Kind
don't
of
know.
foreboding.
I don't know how solemn we're really getting.
fine. Yeah. So Gil's going to just kind of like stand up. It's like, listen, I know y'all have this perception of me that some sort of dangerous person who endangers the entire town, but I promise you, it's not what I was trying to do that day. And since I got the bless you, Glug.
Thank you, Gil. The big
Since I got
statue also
the-
sneezes.
Since I got y'all's attention, maybe I can set the record straight. And if this doesn't sway you, then that's fine. I get it. But I gotta try. I gotta be honest. That morning, I went out into the woods behind town, picked some herbs from my ma, followed upstream, and I noticed something was off. There was a smell, and something dark and corrupted had infested the riverbeds, and it was starting to leak down into the town. Not sure what it was, but I did everything I could and studied it for as long as it did. Found some nearby mushrooms. Seemed to do the trick in clearing up whatever evil was seeping in through there. It had some side effects, which I'm sure a lot of y'all felt when you went to the well that morning. When y'all found me upriver, putting some unknown substance into it, well, I guess y'all assumed the worst. I didn't mean to hurt anybody. I was just trying to help. Like I said, if you don't believe me, I get it. It's a pretty tall tale, and if you had known me outside this town, you know that I'm not always the most honest person, but I'm trying to change that. I got people I care about now. And I don't want to see them hurt because of my antics. But I'm telling you the truth now. Y'all gotta head out. This is gonna become a war zone real quick. Please. Gil is like sobbing at this point. Like this is the most honest he's been in a long time.
Mm-hmm. And as you look out towards the crowd, you see a few faces that, like, you specifically remember them being part of the crowd that had chased you out originally, kind of hanging their heads a little bit. And a large number of the people here are going to begin heading back to their homes. And you hear among the chatter, like making plans on leaving and what to take and what to leave behind. But standing there in the crowd still is a couple dozen or so people. People who are like, some who are like military age, some wearing actual guard uniforms, some who are a bit older, some that you might recognize as like the local smith or other people who have been here for their entire lives. And Dominic, one of the main people who had like forced you out. And he kind of looks among all of the other people in the crowd here and is going to step up onto the stage with you. Regardless of if this man tried to do the right thing or not, he ran. But he's not running now, and neither are we. Those of us who can fight for our homes are going to stand beside you. And he's going to just kind of like lower a hand and place it on your shoulder.
Yeah, Gil's just like bawling at this point. Like words aren't like, for the first time in a long time, he's kind of speechless. Especially from these folk. But yeah, he's gonna kind of look over at his crew, at Glug and Fervor and Myrrh, and glance over at Sanguine. They're not an employee, but it's fine.
Just this once.
He's gonna like reach out an arm and kind of like motion for them to come over.
Before the rest of them come over, Dominic kind of leans in and whispers in your ear a bit. If this is another lie, I will have you hanged. And just gives you a pat on the back.
Good morning to you, Dominic. but just kind of like brushes that off and wants to give his crew a big old group hug.
Hell
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And with that, everybody coming together for a big group hug, and you having the support of a couple dozen townsfolk that are willing to help put up a fight. Most of the rest of them seeming to be packing their things to at least make an attempt at leaving. That's where we're going to go ahead and call a session for today.
Hey, Black Cat.
Yes.
Scanning the crowd, looking at those townsfolk that are remaining, how many are there?
Around 3 dozen.
Okay. A little bit short of 50.
No, we make up the other 50, like the rest of it. So
Yeah. Keep in mind that your commune or your divination, whichever one it was, a fellow specifically told you without your intervention.
Exactly! We reduced the number, guys!
We got the number down!
We got the number down!
We got her down.
Let's go.
Heck yeah.
It's like golf. You're going for the lowest score. We're winning.
exactly.
We got this.
So,
let's-
quick question.
Yeah.
Since we know the army is coming to the city, can we do a pre-prep? How? Okay, so you see the point underneath poor Boom Boom Gill on the map where
Yeah.
they come through the water? So Myrrh has this cheeky little spell called Plant Growth. And I'm assuming it being river water right there, coming in from the ocean, there may be some water plants that I could overgrow to slow them from getting to the city, depending on how far away that is in terms of them coming towards Goldcrest. And then, if there's anything over there that can be collected by the people of Goldcrest, it will benefit them. If Myrrh were to spend the party's next long rest casting the spell, they would have a whole year's enrichment on what they could do with those plants if they were ever to harvest them for the next year. And the soil in that area would also be enriched if they decide to, move things out that way in the future.
So I think that when it comes to this kind of planning, I'll make a chat in the Discord. That way you guys can talk about different plans and stuff, and we can just kind of come up with what we want to do before the actual battle. Because when that kicks off, that's probably going to take most of a session.
Okay.
That way we just have everything in order, and we'll just go over them live on stream once we have an idea.
Sounds good.
Also,
Okie-dokie.
one more thing I wanted to mention, Black Hat, and to help you out a little bit.
Yeah.
That evil that was corrupting the river, I'm gonna let you decide what that was.
I've already got plans.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the story about how Gil poisoned the water supply.
Yeah, it's hilarious that you say that, because there's already been stuff there in other campaigns that players did not investigate.
Oh wow.
Oh my god!
That's amazing, actually.
Well, okay. They stopped there one time, and a player character died, and they never went back.
Oh god.
So I'm assuming Myrrh doing big spooky things with the water around Goldcrest is going to be a bad thing, but she doesn't know that, so we'll see what happens if she decides to use water to aid Goldcrest and cause big spooky bad things to happen.
Why wouldn't she know that? I
Hooray!
just told the story of what happened.
You said the water was yucky. You didn't say that it had
I said
curses
it was
in
evil
it.
and corrupted, and I fixed it, but it had side effects that poisoned the townsfolk a little bit. Not like deadly poison, but like it
But
like,
that means
made
you
them sick
didn't
for a while.
fix it all.
I did. At least I
Oh,
think
well.
I did.
So,
Yeah, you think.
anyway.
You think.
What are-
Wait,
what
our
are you
DM is
thinking?
Black Cat.
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean your DM
I'm
is Black
cooking!
Cat? What
I'm
does that
cooking!
mean?
Let me cook!
No, now I'm confused
You
about what you're saying.
Shot me
Nugget.
in a hospital. I don't trust you.
I'll do it again.
I see guys, what did I say? What did I say?
So let's go ahead and take a look at all of the new art that's been added. I don't know what is currently being drawn. We'll see that in a minute. Looks like
Yeah.
possibly like some kind of a texting meme. Not 100% sure yet.
We'll see.
And then down here,
That's gonna be an emoji.
we got a new glug.
Wait, we do?
A
Where?
New, a new glug
Oh,
running with
oh,
toast
it's a
in
glug
its
with the
mouth.
toast.
We have a skeleton in the closet. I added a
It's the gay
rainbow.
closet.
I added a rainbow because he's in the closet. But
Just as
actually,
gay this entire time? Nice.
It's 2024. Let him out.
I also added something else, and I'd like to see if any of you are able to spot it.
Something else where?
I added something else to someone's drawing.
Someone's drawing.
Is it the mustache on shirtless Steve?
It is not.
You made it Among Us out of Gil's or Glug's tier.
I made
Oh
these
my
here into
Oh
a
my
fungus.
god.
That's a good detail. Good God.
Alright.
Oh my goodness.
I need to draw. Oh, I need to draw. I need to draw Bill doing the the Carlton.
Charleston.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and throw out a quick raid. I'm gonna throw a raid to Twisted Savage.
Wait a minute. What's happening in the water?
What's is somebody doing something in the water?
What's happening in the water?
What's
Why's it got lashes?
Someone's doing
What?
something.
I'm so confused.
Do you mean up here? That's a firework.
Oh, is that Gil doing the Carl?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna throw a quick raid out to Twisted Savvy, who is currently playing Danganronpa 2.
I'm
they
so
just-
sorry
Heck
for
yeah.
him.
Yeah,
Despair.
she just started getting into Danganronpa. She's been really enjoying it from what I've heard.
It's a good series.
I just know that the theme song is a banger.
Heck yeah.
Little guy
Pretty
goes
great, yeah.
Danganronpa, and that's just
God dang Ronpa.
get Danganronpa.
Dag nabbit, Grandpa.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Hope y'all have a good one. And see y'all in 2 weeks.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Great let
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Have a happy Turkey Day next.